Hi, my name is Lydia, and when I was a kid, my mom would play a game with my siblings and me called What Makes You Happy? The game was simple. She would ask, "What makes you happy?" and I would give my answer. So I might say, "My toys make me happy." Keep in mind, this game started early on. It has existed in my family as long as I can remember. After I gave my answer, it was my turn to ask the question, "Mom, what makes you happy?" She would give her answer and we would go back and forth like that for as long as it held my attention. As a child, it was just a game I played with my mom, but as an adult, I can look back and recognize that through the game, my mom was demonstrating a grateful and joyful lifestyle. I was probably too young to understand the word gratitude, but I definitely wasn't too young to understand the concept. We are all familiar with the word gratitude, or maybe a more common word for you would be thankfulness. Either way, what is the practical meaning? How do we demonstrate gratitude in our daily life? As we begin the week of a holiday centered around thankfulness, it might seem easy in the coming days. But a true life of gratitude takes intentionality. Gratitude is not a one-time act. Living a grateful, joyful lifestyle doesn't mean just saying thank you to the waiter who sets your dinner plate in front of you. A grateful, joyful life doesn't mean writing 100 thank you notes. A grateful, joyful lifestyle doesn't mean saying thank you to a coworker who helps you with a project. While all of these things are indeed expressions of gratitude, they aren't necessarily the type of gratitude we are talking about today. We are talking about the gratefulness that is rooted in the joy we have through Jesus. This is a gratefulness as a state of your heart, not a one-time act. The Apostle Paul writes a gratitude challenge for us in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 16 through 18. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Paul is reminding us that a life with Jesus is a life of gratitude, even when it is difficult. As we prepare for Thanksgiving, this is a great time for us to reflect on how we are demonstrating a grateful, joyful lifestyle. As our friends, family, and even strangers around us are pausing to be thankful, we have the opportunity to do the same. We can and should participate in all the thankfulness and gratitude that is being expressed around us this week. But what happens after Thanksgiving is over? Paul doesn't say, give thanks during the week of Thanksgiving. Paul is reminding us that we are to give thanks to God in all circumstances. Not just when life feels easy or when the people around you are also expressing gratitude. Giving thanks is a foundation of our worship to God. We give thanks because we saw Jesus give thanks. Because of that, we need to take our hearts of gratitude far beyond this week. One practical way to cultivate this heart of gratitude is to start keeping a gratitude journal or list. Beginning today, write down things that you are grateful for each day. They don't have to be big. Sometimes the simplest things can bring the greatest joy. It could be as simple as answering the question my mom used to ask me, "What makes you happy?" Reflect on that list daily and let it remind you of the many ways God has blessed you. As you see your list grow, use it as a testimony to tell others how God has been working in your life. Share your gratitude with those around you, letting them see the joy and thankfulness that comes from a heart aligned with Jesus. Now, go in today with a grateful heart.